Hi. I I didn't have time to record a video in the morning today, but I had another dream, and this one was, I think I had more control of what was going on in this dream than the other one that I talked about yesterday, but I I was surprised with how much I've kept in my brain after this amount of hours in my day, and the fact that, okay, so I'm gonna start talking about the dream. So it starts off with me going to a school I used to go to, and it was more so like a. I genuinely think the school was like way behind in the terms of academics, and I remember talking to some people that like they knew I wasn't from there, but I went back, like I was still in high school, so that school was like a middle school through high school, and I went back and we were chilling in this room, and then I got kicked out and I was being escorted out of the place, and then like I saw some cop cars near my car where I had parked it, and I was heading there, and I when I did notice the two cars, I slightly wavered to the side to like not make it so obvious that it was my car, like to like see what they wanted, to see what was up. And then all of a sudden, I don't know if it was hours later, I don't know if it was some like a couple minutes later, like a day after or whatever. I don't know if I came back for the car the next day, but I remember there was like a stage, and it was like bumping, like it was, I don't know if it was like a protest or a rave or something, but there was a bunch of people, and like they started getting on all the cars that were parked there, and I was making my way back to where my car was, and then I just saw a lot of people just consume my car. And then when I got there, I think I got these two guys to help me get through the crowd. It was two of these Asian guys that were helping me get through the crowd. And when we get to the car, after like I've been going through the crowd for like 10, 15 minutes, there's nothing. Like the car is like this much, like the car is flat. I'm telling you, flat, like the metal's bent, like no, I don't know what happened to the tires, I don't know what happened, but the car is flat. Where we left off, I was telling you guys how flat the car was. The audio cut out because my receiver died. For my mic, it died. So after the car was flat, I went in there and got out like the carpet inside the car, like what was left of it. Everything else was turned into absolute dust. There was nothing. I was mad about the CDs that I lost. I was upset. I was like, how am I gonna get a new car, dude? And I I ran out of there with the carpet and everything, and I went to a friend of my mom, and it was just like one of those guest appearances like you see on Disney Channel or Disney XD, where it's like a guest appearance of someone from a different show, and like everyone starts clapping because it was just so random, and so like such a random person to be in my dream. And so like he opened the gate, we went in, I dropped that off, and like I think a couple days later, or like a week later, we went to go get the carpet, and we went to go retrieve it from the guy, and I went with my dad, and he wasn't upset or anything. I was surprised he wasn't upset that the car he bought me was all messed up. Like it was just like I don't even know what happened to the dang tires. And so we get there, and he was trying to hide it, and like I'm pretty sure that I forgot what specifically he was trying to hide it for, like the reason why he was trying to hide it. But the fact that I couldn't remember all of this, especially since I had to charge the the mic receiver last night, kind of ticked me off a little bit. But I wish I had like the whole story. Like the other dream was like 90%. This dream was like 70% of what I retained from the overall dream, and it was some type of dream. I woke up and I was like, I gotta talk about it because it's just so weird and awkward and just all over the place. But yeah, I just wanted to rant and finish this before I forget it entirely.